Good day everyone, this is Marvin Dindahan from BS Ed English 3A. Today I am going to report to you my assigned topic about the Indonesian famous writers. So I have here 5 famous writers. So let's begin. The first one, he is Pramodia Ananta Tor. He was born on February 6, 1925 at Blora Regency, Indonesia. He was an Indonesian author of novels, short stories, essays, polemics, and histories of his homeland and its people. His notable works, Boro Quartet, and he is widely regarded as one of Indonesia's best writers. Pramodia, a hero of Indonesia's anti-colonial movement and a champion of human rights and freedom of speech. At young of age, he joined the anti-colonial struggle against Japan during Second World War and later enlisted in an army to fight Dutch colonialists. Also, he was captured and jailed by the Dutch in 1947. His foray into writing began in prison at age 24. So, Pramodia dedicated his whole life to his country through his work. So meaning, Pramodia work is so meaningful. So the second writer, she is Nur Hayati Srihardini Siti Nukatin Coffin. So she was born on February 29, 1936 at Semarang, Indonesia, better known by her pen name, Ni Dini. So she was an Indonesian novelist and feminist. She was the youngest of 5 children of Salijo Wijojo and Kuzamina. Cause of death, head injury due to vehicle collision on December 4, 2018. So according to Dini, that she began to love writing when she was in the second grade. Her mother was a batik artist inspired by Japanese culture. So she would read stories and poems to Dini that were written in the traditional Japanese alphabet. Her talent for writing fiction was soon confirmed. So at the age of 15, she read her poem on RRI, the state radio network in Semarang. She also worked briefly as a radio announcer. So in the year 2003, Dini received the Sea Right Award from the government of Thailand. Dini, before her death, lived in nursing home and has had to suspend work on a novel and her memories due to worsening attack of vertigo. So according to him, I have been writing since the early 1950s and will continue to write. Became writing is my profession. So I earn money from writing, she said. So next is Willie Brodos Surendra Broto Rendra. He was born on November 7, 1935 at Surakarta. He widely known as Rendra or W.A.'s Rendra. So he was the famous poet who often was called as Merak Bird. He was an Indonesian dramatist, poet, activist, performer, actor, and director. He established the theater workshop in Yogyakarta during 1967, but also the Theater Rendra workshop in Depok. His notable works is Blues on Talk Bonnie. Since the period went to class, he already active wrote the short story and essay in various magazines. During 1954, he deepened his knowledge in the drama field and the dance in America. He received a scholarship from American Academy of Dramatical Art or AADA. Also, he joined the seminar about literature in the Harvard at the invitation of the local government. Also, render literature talent has begun to be seen when he sat in the bench of junior high. At the time, he has begun to show his capacity by writing poetry, the short story, and the drama for various school activities. So, he not only writing, eventually he was also skilled on the stage. He staged several of his drama and especially appeared as the very talented poetry reader. So, the fourth is Andrea Hirata. He was born on October 24, 1967 at Gantung, Indonesia. He was known for the 2005 novel Laskar, Pelangi, and its sequels. He was a participant in the International Writing Program at the University of Ulawa in 2010. His first novel, The Rainbow Troops, sold more than 5 million copies in Indonesia. When he was young, his parents changed his name 7 times. They eventually settled on the name Andrea, while the name Hirata was given by his mother. He grew up in a poor family not far from government-owned mine. He also worked at the telecommunication company Telkom Indonesia, also making him the country's best-selling writers of all time, as well as it first to enjoy truly international success. And the last one, Ayu Utami. She was born on November 21, 1968 at Bogor, Indonesia. She was an Indonesian writer who has written novels, short stories, and articles. Salman is widely considered her masterpiece. It was translated into English by Pamela Allen in 2005. She was one of the founders of the Alliance of Independent Journalists, later banned by the military regime. During her college years, she began publishing reports and essays in newspapers. In 1990, she was selected as a finalist in Wajah Famina, a beauty pageant in Indonesia. However, she didn't pursue a modeling career because of her dislike of cosmetics and makeup. And of course, she has been a journalist for Indonesian magazines. Also, Ayut Utami currently works for Radiocast, an independent news radio station that is broadcast all over the country. And also, as a writer for the cultural journal Kalam and theater Utan Kayu in Jakarta. Utami's prose is lively and modern, and as such reflects the richness of the Indonesian oral tradition. So that's all. Thank you for listening.